When you play teams, particularly teams like Andorra with a low block, the one thing I think you've got to have are players in your team that can beat people, particularly in wide areas, to make things open up. And, Magic, I think, can do it. Rashford, I'm not so sure about. I haven't seen enough of Marcus Rashford this season, to be honest with you. But I'm looking, I just did a quick look there, and you're talking about Spain beating Turkey 6-0.
Yeah.
Wide men, Nico Williams and Yamal.
Not bad.
They beat people. They're going to take people on. They beat people. They make things happen.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure England have got that.
No, completely. I give you a list of teams beforehand who demolished lesser sides, if you like. Portugal, Italy, Greece, Belgium twice over the course of the weekend. And it sort of puts England's victory over Andorra into a little perspective, I suppose. Mind you, there can't be a less adventurous side in world football than Andorra. They come with one aim and one aim.
Just to back that up there, French, wide players, Bradley Barcola, Doué.
Yeah.
They've all got one thing in common.
Yeah.
They'll isolate somebody, go and take them on, and the picture changes as soon as they go by somebody.
Yeah, completely agree. Well, look, we've given you our opinions on the England performance. We will talk about Scotland a bit later, by the way. As well, we had a text in from Jack, who's the owner of Salmon's Bar in Renfrew. Come on, Scotland played tonight. How about mentioning and discussing the game? It's not all about England. Well, we will talk about them a little bit later. But let's get some views on England. Derek's a Spurs and England fan. He's given us a call. Morning, Derek.
Morning, Derek.
How you doing, boys?
Yeah, excellent, mate.
Good, mate, good.
I'm on my way to play golf, but I'm fed up with all this turgid nonsense about Kane. He carries the whole of the back line on his shoulders because England don't know how to go on the outside to the byline. He's got 3 heavyweights on his back everywhere he goes, and England cut inside. Where was the old days of Steve Coppell going to the byline and picking his toe under the ball to the back post?
Yeah.
Turning defenders around facing their own goals. They play right wingers on the left wingers on the right. They can do nothing but cut inside. Turn them round. Kane, he's like a submarine operating along the back row, and he's got all five or six players on his shoulders everywhere he goes. And these people say he can't play. He's not a team player. He carries the weight of England and has done for years. If he played for Man City, he would have broken Shearer's record 5 years to spare.
Derek, I don't disagree with you, mate. I don't know if you heard what I said. I said that's the one thing.
Listening, Ali, you said the perfect thing.
Yeah,
wingers.
The wide players, wingers, absolutely. I just mentioned two of the best countries in the world right now, France and Spain, and the one thing they've got in common is people in wide areas that can do a bit of damage, mate.
And not only that, Ali, they frighten them because they turn them.
Yeah.
They don't know what's happening. They end up facing their own byline.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So, are you underwhelmed what you've seen from Thomas Tuchel's England so far?
He ain't got a Scooby, has he? Trust me, he hasn't got a Scooby. You start with a manager not having a plan. I've been at Spurs so many years, and they talk about Spurs players ain't got a plan B. He ain't got a plan A. He's got some of the best players in the world operating solo, not as a unit. And that's the problem. He's got the best players in the world, some of them, and they're operating, because they're good, he's expecting them to do it. Where's his plan? Get the right wingers on the right, get the left wingers on the left and say, go round the outside at the start of the game. Frighten the defender. He ain't coming forward. Not when he thinks you're going past him.
Derek, thank you very much.
I hope your putts can down like Rory's a day, mate.
Yeah, lovely, thank you. I'm on my way to play for the club, which is the one that Jim came in for. And can I just pass on my best wishes for the boys at Kingswood?
Lovely, mate. Well done, pal.
Good lad, Derek. Have a good one.
Bye.
Dawes has texted, said England basically played Doncaster on Saturday, same population. Had a lot of texts about wingers as well. A lot of people wanting to see them, and a lot of people, Coisty, wanting to see Jack Grealish, who would have thrived against Andorra. The new look Jack Grealish, yeah,
absolutely.
You know, but maybe we need to see it more often for Everton first.
I think we might. I think we might.
I think we might. Yeah. absolutely. I think he may. I'm just reading this as it comes in. John says, morning, Jeff, morning, Ali. Andorra away, Senegal home back in June was poor. I was the first to criticise Tuchel and his selection, including Jordan Henderson. However, Saturday gone, Andorra at home, I felt Tuchel picked the strongest 11 available. Would you have picked any different 11 on Saturday? That's not the point. The point isn't who you would have picked. The point is how they played, how they were set up to play. And you're right, Webber, when you say Andorra was stubborn. And yes, Tuchel should have made changes, for instance, taking Harry Kane off earlier. But I just felt that, the way we don't play with real pace. Yeah, Madueke got around the back a little bit. We don't play with real aggression for me. We're not direct enough. And I hate the pass the ball sideways, pass the ball backwards, pass the ball sideways, pass the ball backward. And George has just texted saying it's crazy that Jarrod Bowen is currently England's most in-form winner. He has the most goal involvements in the Premier League since April, and he can't get 5 minutes for England. If he played for an Arsenal or Liverpool, he would start every game.
I said that, Graham. I said it, Graham.
Yeah, I think that is, pretty much spot on. Scotland playing this evening then. Belarus?
Well, I'll tell you right now, this is where we're different, right? And I get it totally. I'll take a 1-0 right now. Don't care how we play. I've got no interest. Well, I have got an interest. That's a silly thing to say. But I tell you, my greater interest is a victory. Must win. Absolutely.
Is it already a must win? I thought it was a great result.
Brilliant.
A great result in Copenhagen.
We've gone. I'll give you my opinion on our opening 2 games. Our opening game against Denmark was a must not get beat. Right, yeah. And this one's a must win, right? Because there's only 6 games. I heard a brilliant line. They were talking about it on the I think it was a sports show yesterday morning. It was in talkSPORT yesterday morning, where Scotland's campaign has been described as a sprint, not a marathon, right? And it is. It really is. Because we'll know our destination, our fate within, I think, about 3 months. So, silly thing to say, but it's like an obvious one. I actually didn't think we could afford to lose on Friday night. And we didn't. We could have won the game. Yeah. With a couple of chances. I say Christian the header, and big fella Dyke should have hit the one earlier, comes across to him, should have hit it earlier. Take a point. It's a good point. But this is the game we now need to win. Massive game coming up now.
Yeah, you've got a good midfield, haven't you? Look at it now.
I think we've got better than a good midfield.
And Lucifer's.
Yeah. I think we've got a great midfield. I'd take it a step further. We've got a great midfield. The boys defended like they normally do. We still lack, as we have done for I don't know how many years, the little bit of quality in terms of finishing up front. That's the one thing that we've lacked. But Stevie Clark has them organised. We've got an excellent midfield. You know, the defenders will defend. This, in many ways, is a it's in the biggest way, it's a different proposition for us tonight, Jeff, because in some ways we're suited to playing away from home against a team that fancies themselves against us. That actually, we're quite suited to do that because of the shape of our team, because of the players within the team. Tonight, I'm starting Doak all day.
Yeah.
Wee man's got to start. Because what does he do? He goes by people.
A lot of people were surprised that he didn't start against Denmark.
He goes by people. Yeah. He creates things.
He is one of those wide players. He does see
100%.
Yeah.
So you're listening, Steve. Get him starting tonight, mate.
Okay.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.